This is a switchboard demo, so we're going to just jump right in. First, just to let you know, Switchboard is a networked phone system app. It puts the user in complete control with unlimited simultaneous call sessions, whether for monitoring, activating functions, or networking, and it supports multiple personalities to your callers. That really means you can have multiple numbers or DIDs. It's got a library of functions, and users can create their own functions. So let's jump right in. I'm just going to make a call here. There's your multiple personalities. You can have a business number, which is a business call, personal call, and VIP call. So this person has 3 numbers. We just click on business call. And it's a demo, so it's kind of simulating that the call's already made. You just click on the call session and bingo, you get an example of a bunch of functions. You can record, listen in, put the music on hold. You just click on that and you select what music. Product pitch, so you can push the person you're speaking to listen to a pre-recorded product pitch, very useful. Transfer to different people in your company. Next agent, which is something with the call centers in a group. And background audio there. While you're speaking to someone, you can actually bring up some background audio, maybe a voicemail, so you could all listen to it together, which is kind of useful. Again, these are just examples of some of the functions. And I'm going to make another call now, another business call. And so you see you can have multiple call sessions. So we have 2 people and we can do whatever we want with this call session. And just to show the multiple personalities or multiple numbers, I make a personal call and it categorizes under a different heading and maybe have different group of functions for personal calls. And this was what an incoming call would look like. And again, while the call is ringing, you can click and have your functions, or maybe this person leaving voicemail. That red text is the status of the call session. So this person's leaving a voicemail, and again, you can still control while they're leaving a voicemail. You can push them, maybe transfer them somewhere else or whatever you'd like to do. What if we put Joe Smith here? We select product pitch, and then when the product pitch is complete, so they've listened to a product pitch, the Switchboard app lets me know by flashing product pitch complete, and maybe I end up deciding, speaking to the person, and maybe we have a conference, so we just click the mode at the top and it turns into select. So I click on Joe Smith and Major Thomas, and we just click group at the top, and bingo, we have a group and we can speak. So I can actually select what kind of conference. Separate conference would mean that I let them speak to each other, but I'm not on the call, although I could keep monitoring and keep doing other things with call sessions. And open conference means my network of people can actually see this conference happening on their Switchboard app and maybe decide to jump in if they'd like. So that's conferencing. And now let me show you some other categories. So we have my network at the top, conferences, those are conferences in my network, and public. So let me just show you what this is. So in my network, the yellow call session indicates a call within users in my network. They've given me permission. It's yellow, so just to indicate that it's not mine. But again, I can click and there's networking features. So this person allowed me to do a few things there. Let's check conferences in my network. There's a funding discussion going on, and if I click on it, I was given permission to listen in, ask to join, or jump right in. And the public category there are call sessions by any Switchboard user that would like any other Switchboard user to listen in to maybe a public conference. So if we click on it, you'll see there's enter conference or ask a question. Again, this is for the entire Switchboard user community. Very useful in terms of promoting different services and products to other people. And that's pretty much an example of switchboard in action. Again, there's our. I'm going to show some more examples of switchboard in action. So we're going to click on the plus. So this person has a business number, a sales number, and a VIP number. I'll just take the business call, maybe make a sales call. And what I want to show you here is I'm going to click on Max Yentl call session. So I'm going to click on it. If you look at the functions, these are kind of custom functions, and they also have text integration. So the second one is add to prospects list, add to VIP list. So what it does is, if you click on it while Max is on the phone there, Switchboard will automatically take that 613 number and add it to a list for this user called prospects. And so this person, probably a salesperson, keeps adding to this list and has a database of phone numbers or mobile numbers. And then if you look at the other functions at the bottom, text to prospects, if you click on that, it will text all the mobile numbers on that list. In fact, you could go as far as the next function, which is call/conference, VIP. So the VIP lists that have been built over time with people on the phone and just clicking and adding their number, this will actually make a call to all the VIPs in your all the numbers in your VIP list, get them all on the line, and then conference them, automatically do two functions in one in conference. So this is really useful for salespeople to text, notify their clients all in one shot. And it gives the convenience of, while you're speaking to someone on the phone, instead of taking a pencil or whatever, jotting their number, you just click, bang, just add to prospects list or add to VIP list, and bingo. Yeah, Switchboard will do that for you. I'm just going to show something here. I'm just going to put these two people in a conference. And I just wanted to show the last two functions on this list, functions list, is record and stop record. And so what that means is you can actually record and stop the recording at any time in a conference. In fact, on any call. There's no default start record and then it ends the recording at the end of the call. So you can actually pick and choose what you record, and even record multiple sections of different either calls or conferences. Okay, so that was it. Now what I want to show you is something called dynamic menus. So if you saw the previous demo, you know that there's a public category where all Switchboard users can monitor and see if other Switchboard users have elected to start a conference that's public. And in this case, there's someone that started Marketing Basics. I guess they're trying to promote their business. And if we click on it, so we can enter conference, ask question. That last function there, survey, that actually is, it's the owner of the conference that started this that clicked on Start Survey. And when they click on Start Survey, we, the users listening to this conference, get an extra function called Survey. And so they start the survey, they ask a question in the conference, and then we click on Survey, and we reply or actually select our answer for whatever question that was in the conference. Yes, no, maybe. It doesn't necessarily need to be yes, no, or maybe it can be values here, numbers, multiple choice. You can do whatever you'd like. But so there's two things here. There's one where the list of functions got changed because someone on the other side did something. And then there's this cool feature of answering a survey of this conference, and the owner of the conference will then get a summary of the results. And now I'd like to show a manager of maybe a small business, and this manager will be monitoring kind of a mini call center. And I want to show it for two reasons. One, to show the capabilities of a mini call center, as well as show dynamic menus in action. So this is their network. It says my network, and yellow means obviously a call session is not theirs. And this person, Karin Grolier, is on hold. And again, this would be, some mini call center. And then, that person is now speaking with the sales department. Now, this person called into the switchboard, a switchboard number, which belongs to this user, and that user set it up where there's an IVR, interactive voice response, where, press 1 for sales or press 2 for tech support or something like that. And the moment they press 1 for sales, the manager of this mini call center actually gets to monitor that this person is now going through that tree hierarchy of an IVR and clicked on sales. And now this call center got a second call, again on hold, and a third call. And now the second card, this Chloe person clicked on support. And so this manager can actually click on these sessions and have obviously some functions, one of which is at the top called Whisper, which is you connect to the agent taking care of this call, but this caller, Chloe, will not hear what the manager is saying. And this is a way to kind of like drop into a call or something. Now, there's a reason I show this, because now you see Sarah Scotty, it clicked on billing through the IVR system, so we get notified. And then there's another call on hold. So this is a little bit of a busy mini call center. And now there's Chloe Smothers. That flashing help is in fact the agent, a switchboard user, that clicked on the call session and clicked for help in terms of help me with this call. And so this company decided to, label that as help and a flashing. Now, here's the interesting part. We clicked on this Chloe Smothers for actions just a few seconds ago. But if we click on it now, very different menu. And this was set up, it's a dynamic menu, meaning that if there's, in the call center, if an agent is asking for help on a call, the menu will change. And the menu is obviously related to this help. So the manager can connect, can take the call directly, or can conference in and see what the problem is. And so that was a few examples of, again, switchboard in action.